Welcome everybody to Matzo Boys. Boy, do we have an episode for you today. Chris, was there anything newsworthy that happened in the last week? Anything?
Well, if I had to think of something, I would have to say that it may be the fact that
Nikki got engaged!
So, on that point, I was just thinking recently, you always see ducks walking around, but you never really think, like, where do they go to sleep? You know? Have you ever seen duck sleeping?
No, I haven't. I have not seen a duck sleep.
I don't think I've ever seen, like, at night.
Are they like sharks? Do they just not
I mean, I don't
sleep?
think I've seen a duck at night.
Oh, that's a good point.
Have you seen a duck at night? They don't climb trees.
So.
Where do they go? They don't go in the water. They can't just float forever.
They don't fly too high off the ground, aren't they? Like just a few feet off.
I had this conversation once with someone, and they said maybe they find like a low bush to hide in, but I don't remember. I don't think of ducks as bush dwellers.
No. Huh.
Yeah. So.
Hey, Nikki.
Hey, what's up?
So today we have a special treat. It's story time with the Matzo Boys. We're going to be reading this book, Tikki Tikki Tembo. There it is. This is a book that we all...
Carefully.
Yeah, this is a book that we all read in school at different times.
We just recently found out that we all read it as children.
Because it's a few days ago.
Yeah, it's such a niche book. I don't know if anybody else has...
Is that how you say it?
What, niche?
Is that Niche?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you say, Nietzsche?
I didn't know how you said it. I just avoided saying it.
Nice.
Nice. I've heard niche.
Niche.
Niche? It's your niche. No, that's a different word. Yeah.
Niche.
I've heard niche.
It's French?
Who's to say?
The French.
Oh, okay.
So just some backstory, or not backstory, but just some information about this book. It was the author is Arlene Mosel, and she's dead now, so we could say anything we want.
That Arlene.
And it was illustrated by Blair Lent, who is also dead now. So we could really say anything we want about this book.
Both of them, yeah.
But we don't have to. But
would you like to guess the year that it came out? I know, so I can't guess.
Could we guess the
decade?
The decade.
All right, the decade that it came out.
70s.
80s.
60s.
Oh!
I could tell because of the art style.
Okay, now what year in the 60s?
I'm going to say 63.
I'm going to say he's very close.
Okay. 68.
That was my second guess!
I was going to say you close to him. I was going to say 64.
That was my second guess was 68. As soon as I said 63, I was like, put another 3, flip it, make it 8. No, I was going to say 68.
Don't go with your gut. Don't
flip
go with
your 3 and sideways.
Yeah, make it an
8.
All right, so we're all going to take turns reading this.
Question.
Yeah.
Either of those women, I'm assuming Arlene and
Blair
are both women.
Is Blair a lady's name? Wait, let me just...
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, Blair's a man.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Mr. Blair.
Blair used a wide range of techniques in his illustrations, including acrylic painting.
I don't want to assume
cardboard cutouts.
Did they know each other?
Colored pencil and ink and water.
And they never met.
Since you said, wait, is that true?
No, it's a lie.
Well, because you said since they're both passive, we could talk about them.
Right.
Yeah.
Were they close?
In death?
In life?
In life.
Close to
usually
life?
I've noticed something that when people work on projects together, they tend to get very close with one another.
Oh, you think there was an affair?
I didn't say that.
Oh, they were both married to separate people, and when they got close, they had an affair.
They were both single.
Oh, wow.
I don't have that information.
Maybe they entered some sort of book relationship.
For those out there who are related to Arlene Mosel and Blair Lent, please email us or tweet at us, Matzo Boys.
Maybe they had like
subscribe
a little,
too, please.
Maybe they did like a little Tikki Tikki Tembo fling. You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
A summer of writing a book. You know, a little. Hey, I want to get to know you. You know, emails back and forth. A little.
Hey Blair, I've seen your work.
Exactly.
Writing a book. I think your illustration would be beneficial to the book. Want to get your input? Maybe we'll get together over coffee.
Well, it was done in '68. Are they on the typewriter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Emails.
You know, maybe write me a letter back. Stamp, letter in the mail.
So there's a lot of pages to this book, so I don't think we're going to get all the way through it. But we're going to read some of it, which is what they do at bookstores anyway.
Very repetitive, too, the book.
Yeah.
Also, Blair Lent and Arlene Davis.
Mosel,
maybe?
Moselle, I think that sounds better.
Neither of them of Asian descent.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
I can see why now that may be problematic. As we read the book, you may understand why that may be problematic.
Yeah.
As we read the book.
But we're going to read it.
Right, but we're going to read it anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's get on with the reading of the book.
All right, so here we go.
Yeah. You want to show the opening picture, and you can see immediately.
See, it's right there on the side of the.
Oh,
yeah, it's right there.
Perfect.
All right. Once upon a time, a long, long time ago, it was the custom of all the fathers and the mothers in China to give their first and honored sons great long names, but second sons were given hardly any name at all. Now, Nicholas is shorter in letters than Christopher, so it's a little opposite there.
Oh, wow.
How do you like that?
I like that because here in this part of the world,
we do things a little differently.
In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had two little sons. Her second son she called Chang, which meant little or nothing. But her first and honored son she called Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. What does Nicholas mean?
It means... wait, I know this.
Okay. I remember that.
Oh, Chris, what does Nicholas mean?
Leader of the people.
Leader of the people.
And what's Christopher?
Christopher just means laughter.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep.
That's perfect for you.
For me.
I don't.
Leader of the people.
Yeah,
I lead the people, and he brings about the laughter.
This is true.
You know what Drew means?
What?
Past tense of a drawing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have drawn.
Come on now.
Every morning, the mother went to wash in a little stream near her home. The two boys always went chattering along with her. On the bank was an old well. "Don't go near the well," warned the mother, "or you will surely fall in." The boys did not always mind their mother, and one day they were playing beside the well, and on the well when Chang fell in.
Oh, he went down.
Come on, Chang.
Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "Most honorable mother, Chang has fallen into the well." The water roars. "Little Blossom, I cannot hear you," said the mother. Then Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo raised his voice and cried, "Oh, most honorable one, Chang has fallen into the well." "That troublesome boy," answered the mother. "Run and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out." Then Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, "Old man with the ladder, Chang has fallen into the well. Will you come and fish him out?" "So," said the old man with the ladder, "Chang has fallen into the well."
Oh. I was hoping that you wouldn't make me read this. Is this you finished here?
No.
You read this?
Yeah.
How do you read a picture?
The picture.
All right. What?
So that...
Right, yeah. But also... Oh, Drew, you know, you're doing so well.
Right, fine.
You're doing so well.
And he ran as fast as not his little old legs, as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, step over step, he went into the well, picked up little Chang, and step over step, step over step, brought him out of the well. He pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and soon Chang was as good as ever. Oh, and then we have a 2-page illustration here.
What a strash.
Now, for several months, the boys did not go near the well, but after the festival of the 8th moon, they ran into the well to eat their rice cakes.
Oh, I love rice cakes.
Quicker.
You want to read?
No.
Okay.
Drew, you're doing such a good job. Just keep reading.
They ate near the well, they played around the well, they walked on the well, and Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo fell into the well.
Could they not?
Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, "O most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo has fallen into the well. The water roars. Little one, I cannot hear you." So little Chang took a deep breath. "Oh, most honorable mother," he panted. "Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo has fallen into the well. Tiresome child, what are you trying to say?" said his mother. "Honorable mother, Chari, Bari, Rembo, Tikki Tikki," he gasped, "Pip has fallen into the well. Unfortunate son, surely the evil spirits have bewitched your tongue. Speak your brother's name with reverence." Poor little Chang was all out of breath from saying the great long name, and he didn't think he could say it one more time. But then he thought of his brother in the old well. Chang bowed his little head clear to the sand, took a deep breath, and slowly, very slowly, said, "Most honorable mother, Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo is at the bottom of the well." "Oh, not my first and honored son, heir of all I possess. Run quickly and tell the old man with the ladder that your brother has fallen into the well." I guess this would have been better as just an audio podcast, but that's okay.
No. This is great.
We have other stuff later that will
sure.
be for visual enticement. So Chang ran as fast as his little legs would carry him.
No, keep going.
Carry him onto the old man with the ladder. Under a tree, the old man with the ladder sat bowed and silent. Old man, shouted Chang. "Come right away. Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo has fallen into the stone well." But there was no answer. Oh, he might be dead.
Oh my goodness.
Puzzled, he waited. Then, with his very last bit of breath, he shouted, "Old man with the ladder." This is probably a very loud episode.
Yeah.
"Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo is at the bottom of the well."
Mm-hmm.
"Miserable child, you disturbed my dream. I had floated into a purple mist and found my youth again. There were glittering gateways and jeweled blossoms.
Jewish blossom.
If I close my eyes, perhaps I will return again."
This old man was on opium. That's what he was doing.
Poor little Chang was frightened. How could he say that great long name again? "Please, old man with the ladder, please help my brother out of the cold well." "So," said the old man with the ladder, "your mother's precious pearl has fallen into the well." No, it was her son.
It was her
A
son.
pearl of a boy.
A pearl
okay.
A young child.
The old man with the ladder hurried as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, step over step, he went into the well, and step over step, step over step, out of the well with the little boy in his arms. Then he pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him, and pumped the water out of him and pushed the air into him. But little Tikki Tikki Tembo, no Sa, Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo had been in the water so long, all because of his great long name, that the moon rose many times before he was quite the same again. And from that day to this, the Chinese have always thought it wise to give all their children little short names instead of great long Says the white lady who wrote this.
Yes.
From Indianapolis.
Is she from Indianapolis?
Oh, that was the end. That was
that was it. So now you know.
So that's why.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't think I think she's reporting the news, to be honest. I don't think she's writing. That's why. I think she's just saying.
This may be.
I think she actually married a man of
Asian descent.
And so, thank you.
Yeah.
So she said, I'm moved by the culture. I wanted to make this book. And his last name, oh, no, actually, obviously,
And
his
his
name is Mosley. So
and his last name was Tikki Tikki Tembo.
No.
Rembo-chari, Bari, Ruchi-pip, Peri, Pembo.
No.
So I was just wanting to read the definition of cultural appropriation now.
Please.
Cultural appropriation is the inappropriate or unacknowledged adoption of an element or elements of one culture or identity by members of another culture or identity. This can be controversial when members of a dominant culture appropriate from minority cultures.
Okay.
So it's like when you
say that one part in the center where like it really hits home there.
Cultural appropriation is the inappropriate or unacknowledged adoption of an element or elements of one culture or identity by members of another culture or identity. So like if all of a sudden I started wearing
a sombrero
and I was like, what do you mean? I have always worn stuff like this. And I didn't acknowledge that I was paying homage to another culture. And I was just like, this. I've always done this. This is like my favorite thing to do.
So is this book okay?
I don't really...
I feel like it's problematic for so many other reasons. It doesn't have anything to do with cultural appropriation. It's just something that came out in the 60s, and we also have to appreciate that it's not good.
Yeah, so we were raised on this book.
Yeah.
Because it was part of the curriculum.
And obviously it's not anymore. It should not be. Still in print, you think?
Sure, yeah.
Probably.
We found it.
Yeah, but
It does say on the back over 1 million copies in print.
It's great.
Oh
The
no.
Bible.
Billions.
Really?
It's an Office joke. You guys didn't watch The Office. You guys don't like The Office.
No, I never said I didn't like it.
I don't.
I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, you're not gonna like it.
I'm waiting to watch The Office with someone special.
It goes over my head.
That's the thing. I think you two have the same kind of sense of humor, and my sense of humor is a little different.
In what way?
What I just said.
My sense of my sense
You don't have to say anything. Yep.
My sense of humor is omnipresent.
All the time.
My sense of humor is this book.
There's nothing funny about this book. A child dies at the end.
Did he actually? No, he didn't die.
Many
he just
moons.
wasn't the same again. Oh, isn't that the thing when someone like drowns, they can suffer brain damage?
I thought her old...
Maybe that's what happened to Tikki Tikki Tembo no Rembo-chari Bari Ruchi-pip Peri Pembo. He suffered brain damage from being in the well for so many nights. Wow.
And they just said, well, we won't talk about that. I'm still trying to figure out what you meant by wearing a sombrero all the time.
Oh yeah, he's not dead.
No, he's not dead, but he's in bed.
But because of that, from now
He's
on,
not dead.
we'll
He's
just...
in bed, Fred.
For that, we'll just name all of our kids with shorter names because of him.
Do you already... I know you do, but I'm going to ask for the pod, for the sake of the pod.
Sure.
You already have your children's names picked out.
Yeah.
Yeah. In agreement with
The
your
law.
new fiance?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Can you divulge them, or you don't want to yet?
Well, remember with how we do names on here.
Yeah.
So you have
It's,
so
Paul.
Paul.
And Karen.
And,
Paulette.
wait, I know the other one is,
Chris, do you have the names of your children?
I have one.
Okay. Boy or girl?
Boy.
Nice. Christopher Jr.
Deborah.
Wow.
we just bleep all these names?
Yeah.
So what the fact that you're talking about wearing a sombrero all the time? I thought when you said I just decided to wear a sombrero all the time. So I've always been wearing a sombrero. I thought you were talking about the Mandela effect. That's not what you were talking about.
No.
You're like, I've always been wearing a sombrero.
I've never taken this sombrero. Like, has he always been wearing a sombrero?
Isn't that what the Mandela effect is?
No, yeah, in a way. The Mandela effect is a large group of people thinking something is one way, and then
Yes.
it's not that way.
Yeah.
Well, that's the cultural appropriation is.
No.
Then what's the cultural appropriation?
Adopting a part of a culture and then claiming it as your own without paying homage to that culture that you've taken.
Okay, so
it
who
from.
says that you have to pay the homage to it? That culture? That culture?
Yeah.
So you're saying if a culture has to come out of somewhere and just be like, hey,
Well, put it this way.
Hey, Holmes.
Put it this way.
you owe us that.
I watched
appropriation?
I watched a video where this guy, he's a guy now. He's like a dude. And he's like...
He's a guy in half.
He's a guy now. But like, he's like, it really stinks that now kimchi is so popular. He goes, and everybody like my age is like, oh, kimchi's so good. It's so popular. It's so healthy for you. He goes, because when I was a young Korean boy in elementary school, my parents would give me kimchi for lunch. And I would get bullied constantly because all these kids would be eating bologna sandwiches and I'm eating kimchi. And then now everybody would be like, the culture is, oh, kimchi's cool. And everybody's eating it like, oh, we just eat this now. Like it's
yeah.
He's like, and no one's paying homage to the fact that it's Korean and like, maybe it was hard growing up having to eat this as a kid. You know, it's that kind of thing.
God, now I'm starting to get it.
Is that from a Netflix show?
Maybe.
Yeah.
It
was a food show.
I think so.
Yeah.
I saw like a trailer and he explained it and I was like...
I saw that.
That opened my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
I was like, oh man. Like... And here I am, this white kid who was like, I want bologna sandwiches. I want kimchi.
I want bologna sandwiches though.
If you guys heard what Nick said before
Nick
the
said,
pod,
you would not think he's this nice guy.
You wouldn't vote for him as favorite matzo boy, as our recent poll just...
Yeah, we put up a poll.
And Nikki
Who's
came
your
out
favorite
on top.
matzo boy?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
If we did it again...
Well, we got snacks. That's all I'm saying.
Yes, we have snacks.
Nikki,
so
would you like to put out the snacks for us?
Yeah, let's talk more about cultural
Nikki, where'd you put the
appropriation
bags?
there.
All right.
Sorry for the loud noise.
Oh.
I have to make sure I can have these.
You're
allergic to...
Zoom in right there.
Okay.
Do you want me to... How do you want to go about this?
Okay. First, Chris will read the name of it.
Okay.
Then you have to read what's in it.
Okay.
At the bottom, it'll say... I don't even know if it's English. Yeah, it's English. And then you have to read what's in it, and then you pour it into a bowl.
Okay. All right.
Okay. You read the name of it in the big letters, Chris. And then...
The name is More Kulu. And the brand is Mope League.
So they're all by Mope League. So what is more Kulu?
What is more Kulu?
Extruded rice flour and gram flour South Indian snack.
So they're all by this company. So I got everything by this company.
I don't even... Oh, there it is.
Should have had them all pre-opened. Want me to go get scissors real quick?
Yeah. Go get some scissors.
Anybody ever been to India before?
No.
I have a friend named Paul that actually has been to India before. He came back and he gave me a bracelet as a souvenir. I think you know him. You know Paul? He shaves his head.
Tell me after the...
Yeah.
I'll tell you. They don't smell great.
Oh, gosh.
Take one.
They don't smell like what I thought. Are we going to all try this at the same time?
Same time.
We popping the whole thing in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like...
3, 2...
Popping?
Mukbang.
Okay.
I can really taste the chickpeas.
Mm-hmm.
The one I was crunching.
The chickpeas.
Oh, that's what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Cumin.
You didn't say chickpea. You said it's wheat. You said chickpea? Oh, it's good.
I was reading it back.
I would also tell you, not that expensive either.
Very good. Next one. Next. Is this a less Pulu?
They all look the same, to be honest.
Ooh. It's a Chikaralu.
What?
A Chikaralu.
What's that mean?
A Chekaralu.
Yeah, I guess so.
And then I read the thing. It is South Indian famous snack of rice and gram flour.
If these all taste the same, I'm going to be very upset.
I think they will.
Just different shit.
That's what it is. I'll do it.
Go ahead.
I'm
I
laughing.
want you to injure yourself.
If these all taste the same, I'm gonna be very upset. That's pretty much what it is. I think they're all different parts of India. They're all different parts of India, just shaped like different parts because it's like different parts of India.
Now everyone can purchase this stuff
Yeah. Smell a whole lot different.
at the international market called Food Town.
Oh, they look like springs. They just look like springs out of your mattress.
This is probably the last pod we would do.
Who put mattress springs in a bag?
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
These are hunky.
Yep.
Let's get this ball of roll up.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you're gonna like this one. The next two.
You said that was the last one. They all taste the same. Chickpea and cumin. Coriander.
What's on the drink? We don't have any.
No.
The first two are the big ones. The next two are like the small ones.
Okay. Lay it on me.
Throw 'em at me.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright.
Do you have any water?
Out there.
No.
Alright. Maybe you could say this one like you're like an Italian guy or something.
Yeah.
Or I'll say like
Give me the bag.
alright, just say it normal.
Okay.
Alright.
This is called a Ratlami Sav. Ratlami Sav.
Yeah, I don't want to do a cultural appropriation. Let's just say it normal.
Ratlami Sav.
It is extruded snack of chickpeas flour with punch of clove.
Ooh, a punch of clove.
That's good.
You ever punch a clove?
No.
Never on purpose. Never twice on a Sunday.
I just have to make sure I can have it, and I can.
Okay. The last one.
Is it in a different bag?
Does it look?
What?
Is it in a different bag?
What does that mean?
Does it look?
These are all the same packaging.
No, it's the same bag. Oh, crap.
Okay, but this one.
The last one is in the same bag. I think it doesn't come out of the same bag.
Ooh, they're soft.
The last one is in the
Just
same
letting everybody
company,
know what it looks like.
but it's a familiar one because many people have had this one
Okay,
before.
here. No. Okay, you are not. Okay.
That's how we do. You serve. You don't serve yourself. People
Yeah,
serve
you
you. We
ready?
serve you.
No.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
Okay.
Shredded cheese doodles.
I got
getting
the first one.
I'm getting the clove.
Yeah.
Hang on. What'd you say about our first one?
This one tastes more like an Indian restaurant than the other two.
I think that's why I like the first one.
Well, it's so spicy.
It is. It hits you at the end. Yeah.
Oh, this is hitting me.
Speaking of spicy, I was at my family's house yesterday, and so there was a dinner that we all had that was a tad spicy, and because I'm the only white person there,
Well, you just can't handle
I
it.
can't handle the heat as well as they can, obviously.
Yeah.
So I kept coughing and taking sips of water, and they were like, "Oh, we have sour cream if you want." I'm like, "No, I'm good. It's not that spicy. I can handle it." I didn't tell them that my stomach had been hurting prior to going to dinner, and I was just trying to get the food down.
Oh yeah.
Just a funny story.
You must have, man. Later on that night?
No.
No.
You're like,
Not yet, actually.
When was this? Just yesterday?
Yeah. Nothing yet.
Jeepers Creepers.
Speaking of Scooby-Doo,
You're
an
like,
episode.
maybe this will get all of it down.
Jeepers is the Creeper. All right, what's our fourth one?
All right, this is-
Nikki. I am a little disappointed that these are all kind of like the same thing.
Well,
Yeah.
I was trying to give you a tour of India.
Why did you hit us with one of those dill pickle gyms?
Yeah.
This one's a fan favorite. This is probably the one the most familiar one. It's called. You heard that one?
Aloe Lacha.
You never heard that one? Alu Lacha? No.
Crunchy and spicy potato snacks. Okay, I'll give you this one.
That one's like the most famous one.
I think I have heard of this.
That's one I've had before. That's like the common one.
Okay, this one's good. I'll handle it.
I want to help. I can't help.
No, I can do that. Ah!
I don't fear death.
Me neither.
I do.
Weren't we just talking about that?
Maybe, yes.
As long as it's not like if it's quick and not really painful. Like, I mean, I'll take the pain for like 2 seconds, but as long as
Yeah. Oh, at the end we could put them all in one big bowl and be like, it's an India party.
okay.
That was not Indian, by the way. I was just like doing a Jamaican.
Yeah,
accent.
you're the one who told us to be careful about doing voices.
Yeah, you sent us this long text
Yeah,
last
this
night.
long
We got to be
email.
careful about this.
You said HR is going to get on us if we do voices, and here we are, you know.
Wait.
Wait, yeah, hold on.
We do this as boys.
You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah.
This one's good.
Mhm.
This one's my favorite.
Although this one does kind of just taste like an American.
That's exactly
In
why.
America. It's just like hot fries.
Yeah, I'll have one more. It does. It's mini fries.
I'm not gonna lie, I do like this third one.
The third one?
Yeah.
Nikki, what about you?
Oh, one of them too.
Okay.
Oh, what's hitting me at the end of there? Is it like lime?
He took the bag from me. I handed it to you, so I guess he didn't take it from me.
I'm getting some aftertaste at the end of like a lime,
Let me see.
like some sort of like lime squeeze or something.
No lime. There's dried mango powder. There is dried ginger powder and citric acid.
That's it.
There you go.
There's citric acid for aftertaste.
Afterbirth.
Citric. Didn't say that. Wasn't looking forward to that part.
You want people to eat that?
You know,
Yeah.
it's
It's a placenta, right?
I'm the guy.
Placenta, minus centa. Who's counting?
I'm the kind of guy who's like,
Just get it out.
all right, I will. Exactly. I'm the guy who's like, hey, listen, I brought a jar that came out of my wife. We're taking it home. Listen, we came in with it. We're leaving with it.
Yeah.
We asked everything that comes goes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't throw that out. That's like, you know.
Hey, don't flush that. Don't flush that. It's coming home with us.
Am I wrong?
No?
They
Do whatever you
can
want with
be
your
for
body
something
parts.
for
To
real.
an extent.
Like you can put that in a jar.
Oh,
with
yeah.
water,
Like if you
right?
get your appendix taken out,
You can ask for it.
can you ask for it?
I
Sure
saved
you
teeth
could,
when
yeah.
I was a baby.
My mom saved teeth. She still has them.
Right? Baby teeth.
My baby teeth, yeah.
You're an only child, though. If my mom were to save all the baby teeth,
We had our baby teeth.
You could.
yeah, some of
And
them.
your baby teeth.
You could
Not anymore.
And then mom started saving the dog's teeth when the dog's teeth were falling out.
In the same jar.
have
so
a
we
whole
couldn't-
family.
We didn't know whose teeth was whose.
Did you know that? My mom started saving our dog's teeth when they were falling out with our baby teeth.
All right,
Wow.
tell me who you think is the favorite son. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nikki got a little, like, perfume jar with a cork for all of his baby teeth. His beautiful little baby teeth. I go, Mom, as a little child, Mommy, where are my baby teeth? She was right here. In an old pill bottle. Like in one of those stupid little orange pill bottles.
Yeah.
She goes, here's where I kept your teeth. You little crap. And she threw it at me, hit me in the head with it.
No, she
Well,
didn't.
That's a lie. But it really in a pill bottle. And I was like,
Nikki's the firstborn and the most honored, and he's the one that's going to inherit everything that they possess.
Well, no, sir, Rembo.
And I come up, Nikki, Tembo, no, sir, Rembo, Jerry Marucci, DeSantis, the third. He's fallen in the well, fell in the hot tub again, face first. They're like, Chris, come on. Surely you have been run over by some car. Like, you cannot.
There's a guy taking a picture of us out there.
Is it?
Yeah. He walked away.
Smart guy. It's going to be worth a lot of money one day.
Yeah.
So this friend of mine, she's a blonde girl, and she's driving and she's speeding, which, as we know, we don't support.
No.
Any kind of breaking the law. Unless it's stealing something small.
Petty pack of gum.
Like a pack of gum.
Take it.
Take it. See, you earned it anyway. If you did something great that day, take it. You earned it. Anyway, she's speeding. We don't believe in speeding.
This is a good one.
So she's speeding.
It's my favorite.
And what happens whenever you're speeding?
Get pulled over.
Pulled over. She's getting pulled over by a cop. Gets pulled over by a cop. Cop, also a blonde woman.
Do I know this person?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, you never. This is back in New York.
Oh, okay.
Blonde cop says to her, you were speeding? And she's like, I didn't realize it. I'm sorry, officer. She goes, license or registration. So my blonde friend, she's not that smart. She's a blonde.
Uh-huh.
So she reaches into her bag, thinks she's pulling out her license, pulls out a mirror, hands it to the cop. Blonde cop, being a blonde as herself, looks at the mirror and says, "This has been Matzo Boys."
Oh, man. You guys want to see what's under this robe?
Sure. So the blonde cop is looking at the mirror and says, "Sorry, ma'am, didn't know you were an officer. Have a good day." Crazy shit. We're so silly. Get off!